Hi, I'm MICHAELJOSH, and you're watching GadgetMatch. Just last week, we published a video on the LG V50 Dual Screen, a phone I surprisingly enjoyed using. And in that video, I kind of said I dig the idea of a dual screen smartphone. It's both useful and practical. But I also did point out a few ways in which LG could take that idea and make it better. Little did I know, they were already working on it. This is our LG G8X ThinQ dual screen hands-on. In 2019, where foldable phones seem to be the next big thing in smartphones, LG is casting its bets on a different form factor, a phone with two displays. Well, actually, a phone with a case that has a second display, and depending on where you are in the world, it will come bundled or be sold as a separate accessory. More on that later, but first, the phone. The LG G8X ThinQ is an updated version of the LG G8 we saw in Barcelona last February. It has a slightly larger OLED display, better cameras with larger image sensors, a larger battery, and to make it more competitive with 2019's flagships, no more physical fingerprint sensor. Instead, it comes with an under-display scanner. In the engineering unit we tested, you can't tap and release. Instead, you need to hold for a second before you release. Unlock times were good, and it was very consistent. We'll need more time to give the camera and its larger image sensor a test, especially in low light, but in the meantime, take a look at some daytime shots. Some new camera features have to do with video. There's improved video stabilization, and there's ASMR mode. Yep, you heard me. ASMR. One of the phone's more subtle improvements, but one I really appreciate, is an improved UI. Taking on design cues that are more current and fresh, more white space, bolder fonts, cleaner lines. Of course, the phone really sees its value doubled with LG's updated dual screen. Let me walk you through some of the improvements. The back now has a faux leather finish, giving it a premium look and feel. The finish on this engineering sample is much more mirror-like, but LG reps tell me it will be more subdued in the final version. Another big change is the way you attach the phone. Instead of pogo pins, you connect the phone via a USB connector. So now, instead of snapping it in sideways, you slide it downwards like so. This change does two things. USB versus pogo pins consumes less power and also improves latency. Also, in case you're wondering, the case doesn't come with its own battery, so that when connected, your phone has 20% less power. One more thing, because you connect via USB-C, LG puts pins on the bottom of the case to keep the size down. They ship an adapter with a case that works just like MagSafe on old Apple computers. LG says that based on stats from about 500,000 V50 dual screens sold in Korea, about 30% of users keep the screen attached all the time. The rest use it only when they need to multitask, and otherwise carry it in their pocket just like any other phone. Another important change they addressed, the displays are now symmetrical. I complained about this in my V50 video. Just like on the phone, the dual screen also has a 6.4-inch OLED display, same forehead and chin, same notch too, even if unnecessary. LG has made sure that the display experience is the same on both displays, so much so that apart from screen size, resolution, and color profile are the same as well. Another big change I think users will appreciate is its freeze-stop hinge that works like a convertible laptop. Previously, you could open the display three ways, like this, this, and this. And that was helpful for a variety of use cases. Now you can just adjust the display any which way, all 360 degrees of it. Now let's talk about use cases. In our V50 video, we showed Google Docs open in two windows. One shows your documents list, the other the document you're working on. You can do the same for the Gallery app, see your photo gallery on one screen, and then a full-sized image on the other. The phone comes with Whale Browser that's designed with the dual display in mind. Here's something useful. Imagine shopping on Amazon. You can keep your search results on one window and then load each listing on the other window as you shop. Oh, and you can also swipe with 3 fingers to move items from one screen to the other. We already showed you how you can use the LG Smart Keyboard to use your phone like a laptop. You can also split the keyboard to make it easier to type when holding the phone this way. We've also showed you that you can pick different kinds of gamepads when you're playing your favorite games. You can also customize the controls and make a custom gamepad yourself. LG says they're speaking to game developers like Epic, Tencent, and Gameloft to be able to provide even more customization options. Chrome browser has wide mode, which launches a browser window across both screens. And a feature for those Instagram boyfriends and girlfriends out there. Selfie monitor. Just tap here, flip the screen around, then you can just hold still while your model picks the best pose using the second screen as his or her own personal monitor. The way LG sees it, its dual screen is practical innovation. And I have to agree, even if foldable phones are the future. Today, the dual screen for the LG G8X expands what the phone can do and makes it even more useful than it already is. And it's a phone I might be able to get behind and recommend. Is it your gadget match? We'll have to wait for a full review, but it's definitely one of our favorite phones from this year's show, and the GadgetMatch Best of IFA 2019 awardee. And that was our LG G8X ThinQ Dual Screen hands-on. For more videos from IFA 2019, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time we post a new video. And we have a lot of them coming. Follow us on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun stuff. And as always, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. From here in Berlin, Germany, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.